Hi, I'm Denise Colclasure. My husband and I have the Flanksy Bar Ranch cutting horse operation, of course. After 22 years of being successful in the cutting horse industry, I wanted to be diversified. I wanted to take what I had learned from my mistakes and put them to use in my therapy division. So I opened up the Flanksy Bar Ranch therapy division. I started my blacksmith shop. Started perfecting balancing feet. So as the new customers come in, I started with balancing their feet, their nutrition program that would enhance their horses, their vaccination program, and of course then we started addressing the other issues that these horses had along the way that kept them from being in the winner's circle. I thought I had the perfect program. I mean, I had dominated every major barrel race in the state of Oklahoma, from the youth to the limited age, to the NFR, winning three go-arounds in 2010 at the NFR. I thought I had a complete program, but I knew in that complete program, dealing with the running horses that I had never dealt with before, and that cutting horses don't have the bleeding issues, that I had an issue with bleeding that I could not seem to get a handle on. My husband has been an NCHA judge, of course, for over 40 years, and he got invited to judge a cutting horse fraternity at South Point. While he was judging, I was at the trade show, and I come across Equine Regen. So while I was talking about the Regen, I had two horses in mind. And one of them was Molly. She was 2012 NBHA World Champion. And another was Curly, which is Cat's Curls. He's an own son of Highbrow Cat. Neither one of them could walk out of their stalls. Curly was navicular, 7 years old, had never won a dime. And my husband had become passionate about fixing Curly. Molly came in with an acute case of laminitis to the point that she couldn't even stand. And I knew that if I was going to put Molly back being that champion and in competition, then I was going to have some help. So I happily got on a plane, headed to Dupuis, Oklahoma, started Molly on her product, started Curly on her product, and started documenting my results. The results were overwhelming. Surprisingly overwhelming. With the leap of faith, and I mean with the hope, I never had any idea this mare would go back into competition. And she was such a great mare. And a 13-year-old owned her, and they had done tremendous things together. So with a leap of faith, I took Molly off all other products but Equine Regen. Molly got her Equine Regen starting July the 28th. In 60 days, the one thing that I needed the most without her coffin bone rotating was hoof growth, stability, some stable hoofs on the ground. Within 60 days, I had almost grown Molly's foot out, which when I showed the pictures, everyone doubts that this product was able to do that. Not only did I grow her foot out, Molly popped. She gained 80 pounds. Her hair coat glistened. I had strong, healthy feet, and Molly was able to go home. The vets had said that Molly would not even be able to even think about competing until after the first of the year. Molly's back under saddle, and watch Molly have big things happen with 2015. We personally own Curly. He is a 7-year-old. His sire is Highbrow Cat, one of the most elite sires in the cutting horse industry. Breeze had purchased Curly, not knowing that the road ahead of us was going to be a long one. So with a leap of faith, I put Curly on the Equine Regen. Curly is not only able to trot, lope. The 2014 American Cutting Horse Association World Finals, Curly won the first go, sitting #1 going into the finals. Last weekend at Sulphur Springs, Curly consistently is stepping up, marking 74s and 75s. Beautiful. He has popped. His weight has increased. He is a happy, happy horse. Equine Regen has been implemented to my #1 supplement in my program. Fortunately, it has taken all the confusion out of my program. I had that one deal left, the bleeding issues, that upon bleeding, my horses would be down 10 days. I had vet bills. I had antibiotics. I had to worry about probiotics. I had all of this going on in my life. Now, between the program of balanced feed, proper nutrition, which is vitamins and minerals and complete feed, vaccinations, and Equine Regen, in the month of October, we dominated every major barrel race, pro barrel race in the nation, finalizing at the Women's Pro Rodeo World Finals, where Tana Pompano and Goose and Taylor Langdon and JB was first and second in the average going into the finals against the most elite athletes that has ever entered a barrel pen. Last November, thought actually I was going to have a hip replacement. And I'm a smoker. I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day. And it was getting to the point between my hip and striving to get through all of these deep sand cutting horse pens to get to the barn that I would have to stop on the way to the barn. After taking Regen, immediately between 8 and 10 days, my hip doesn't hurt. I have more energy, more air. I don't see myself ever coming off of the Primacell. I know the effects that it's had on me. My head's cleared. I feel good. I don't have an exhausting moment in my day. And when I feel like I'm pushing myself too hard, I'll actually back down on it. And then the next day go, no, I'm taking more. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, I am singing it from the highest mountains. I mean, I feel like that I have finally found that complete product that deals with my ulcers, deals with tie-ups, deals with bleeding, deals with hoof growth, deals with weight gain, deals with behavioral issues. I think that I know with my program here at the Flying Seabar Ranch, this has enhanced every competition horse cutting, barrel racing, and thoroughbreds on the racetrack to compete at the highest of their athletic ability. This is something that will be always, as long as I'm in the horse industry and helping others, this is something that will always be in my program.